Is Frost Blast the new best field upgrade to use in zombies? Let's find out by testing all of its augments to see exactly what they do, how good they are, and what the best combo to run is. We got upgrades that boost damage, trip zombies, and even an augment that makes zombies one hit. But first, if you want to see any more augment testing videos like this in the future, make sure to unlock the subscribe button. Wait a minute, I didn't put it on. Luckily, we can fix that. Frost Blast. All right, I guess the first question is how many kills does it take to charge? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or he thinks he's playing MWZ.
What do you mean I think I'm...
You know there's a kill counter in this game, right, Lego?
Yeah, but it's for dramatic effect. I'm excited for Frost Blast. I'm hoping it's as good as it was in Cold War. Because if that's the case, there's never going to be reason to use Ether Shroud again. Frost Blast was just a 10 times better version of Ether Shroud in Cold War. And I hope it keeps that same energy. Although I will say one thing Frost Blast had going for it is that it charged super quickly. And I'm at 15 kills and we don't have a lot of it charged. Come on, energy. Nope, do not want the nuke.
I kind of do.
No, you don't. Great, now these are 2-hit.
You want to see an OP spot?
Kirk, I'm trying to get Frost Blast.
What are you doing?
Right to the face. It's going to be less than 100. Maybe 75. Come on, Frost Blast, do the thing. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people crapping on Frost Blast coming back, which I know it's not a new field upgrade, but it's one that used to be extremely good. One of my personal favorites. I would have rather had something cool like Toxic Growth, though. I don't even care how good it is. Toxic Growth, the GOAT.
I loved Toxic Growth. Definitely my favorite one.
Wait, are there any new field upgrades in this game? Dark Flare. Yeah, that one's fun. Yay. Come on, we're getting close.
Oops.
You. All right, can't get any kills because, yes, you still charge your field upgrade during an insta-kill, but not at the same speed. And I did get 2 kills during the insta-kill. Come on, insta-kill, go away. Let's go. All right, we got it. How many kills? 90 kills. However, there's a few different factors that affect how quickly a field upgrade charges, so it might not be exactly 90 kills for you, give or take a couple. So overall, Frost Blast is one of the quicker charging field upgrades, but I still think it should be a little bit quicker.
For me to pick out over other things, it needs to be like 50, 60. It needs to be like...
Exactly. That's what made it so good in Cold War. Most field upgrades in this game take about 100 kills to charge. And this one takes 90. So 10% less. Anyway, let's move on to testing. By default, Frost Blast creates a blizzard that deals lethal frost damage on activation, and it slows enemies that enter it. Get a big horde of zombies, and we're going to blast all over them.
Can I be zombies?
No. All right, let's see if we get any kills. So before we activate this, we've got 117 kills. All right, come on, zombies. Activate and blast. Ooh, they dead. They all dead. Well, except for these ones. Except for these ones. I don't want to kill any. I don't want to kill any. How many kills we got? 134. That was a good chunk of kills.
17 kills.
1 casualty, which was me.
Worthwhile trade if you ask me.
Hey, great. Now guess who's got to get 90 kills again. Now what's interesting is in the description it didn't say zombies. It said enemies, which leads me to believe that's also going to work on manglers and abominations. Because normally if it only affects zombies, it says zombies. This said enemies. If we get a mangler, keep it alive. Oh, and I'll blast on him. 90 feels like so many kills. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Mangler on me.
All right, come on, Mangler. You got a cannon that blast, but wait till you see my blast. All right, so we're going to get up close and personal and blast. He's frozen. He took damage. He did not die. Although it took him down like 30% health. So it hurt him, but it definitely didn't knock him down. It slowed him, though, which is helpful. Now, what about an abomination? You think he's going to get cold, too?
Yeah, he's a pretty chill guy.
Oh, there's a puppy. Hold on. I'm going to wait till he opens his mouth before I blast.
Yeah, blast in his mouth. Is that quite hard?
I think he'll do more damage.
Oh, sure. That's the reason, is it?
He's not chilled. Oh, he is chilled. It's okay. Yeah, it slowed him down. Although he was still attacking me and it pretty much killed me. But it does slow down elite enemies, which is good. Good to know. Although they'll still attack, even if they're slowed. You know, I hate testing field upgrades because I do not like charging field upgrades over and over. Perks are easy. You just buy it. Every time I want to do a test, I got to get 90 kills. I want to see something. Do we do more damage to zombies if they're frozen? What was that? Hold on. If we shoot this guy, And all right, 300 damage, 300 damage, 300 damage. We freeze. I probably should have had bigger horde because I killed them all. Yay, 90 more kills for like, you know what? All right, come on, big old horde, big old horde. Got a few more things I want to test before we start slapping down the augments. All right, so we shoot a zombie in the chest. We're doing 300 damage. All right, and we're gonna freeze them. Wait, 375.
Did more?
I think you do. I'm gonna test it a few more times, but I think I was.
Don't worry, Lego. I've got a really good augment for reviving you.
Oh, Frost Blast res? That was worth it.
I mean, my Frost Blast is the one that walks away from you, so that didn't really help. There is too many hit for a Frost Blast, I feel like.
All right, Frost Blast, you got it. All right, Frost Blast, it's your time to shine. Show me if I can get a res because of Frost Blast. Like the good old Cold War days. Here goes nothing. And you doubted it. I did take damage. I did get hurt. But I got that res. Definitely not as safely. Oh. Yeah, definitely not as safely as Ether Shroud would have done, though. You know, we should probably put on the Speed Cola augment that allows us to recharge our field upgrade faster.
I do hear that helps.
But I like the faster reload. You know, I'm gonna test it on this bad boy. All right, I'm doing 119 damage consistently. All right, come here. I freeze him. I'm doing 149. By default, you are doing more damage when you freeze the enemy. And we didn't need an augment for that.
33% increase, I think. I'm wondering, do you have the cryo freeze augment on for increased damage to frozen enemies? I wonder if that's working even if you don't have the ammo type on.
Because, yeah, I'm doing extra damage. And I'm wondering if it is because of the cryo augment, which is sick.
They might work hand in
Being
hand.
able to stack augments from like a field upgrade to an ammo mod, kind of fire. All right, so I definitely didn't have any Frost Blast augments on. What about cryo? Slightly increased damage to frozen enemies. So I didn't have Frost Blast on my weapon, but I did have this minor augment on. Why don't we take it off? And we join back. Kirk, I want to play.
I'm trying to kill them. All these manglers are just being annoying.
Well, freeze them with cryo. You don't even have Frost Blast on.
Yeah, no, because you keep going down.
I res you with Frost Blast.
Yeah, but you got good augments on. I got a trash augment on.
I have no augments on my Frost Blast. Oh, dude, I'm gonna rinse all of these. Oh, I get... No.
You're not the right one, are
you? All right, so let's see. Let me pack my weapon again. All right, so let's test real quick. Body shots, 292. Normal body shots, 300. Cryo, 375. No, the augment didn't matter, yeah. So from 300 damage to 375, and we don't have that augment on cryo freeze anymore. So by default, it does increase your damage on the frozen enemies. Now does it stack with cryo? All right, so let's head back here, back to Frost Blast. Oh, not Frost Blast. Cryo freeze, freezer burn, and let's see if she stacks. Okay, put on cryo freeze, the freeze of the cryo variety. We haven't even put augments on this yet, and I'm like my 4th power keg in. Oh, I guess what? Guess you didn't change my field upgrade.
Nice. W power keg.
W power keg, bro. I love being just... Ah! Wait for it. All right, so let's see. Body shot, 300 damage. Now that they're frozen, it does 412, but that's because of the augment we have on cryo freeze. So let me see. We freeze them. They walk into the freeze, and we shoot them. 375. Okay, good. So no, by default, having cryo freeze on your weapon does not mean you're going to be doing more damage when you freeze enemies with Frost Blast. Womp womp. I think it stacks because I was doing more when I hit him with the Frost Blast freeze, so it stacks, but I mean, that's to be expected. That's, I mean, all augments stack like that. It just doesn't by default give you the extra damage. All right, now we got to see how long it lasts for. Okay, we got one last thing to test about the base version, how long it lasts. So we're going to use it, start a timer. Whoa, it lasts for that long. Yeah, have no idea how long that was, but you do because it's on screen because we set a timer. I don't get to see in real time though. But it lasts for that long, and wow, that is long. Whoa, look at the number.
She said.
Look at that number right there. Wow, that's a number. That's a number, all right. All right, now for the fun part, we're gonna start testing the augments. Starting with the miners, our first one is extension, which significantly increases the blizzard's duration, which luckily we just tested it and it was 6 seconds. I don't know, significantly usually means a lot. So is it gonna be 12 now?
But 6 seconds is already a really long time, so how are they going to significantly increase a long time?
Yep, 6 seconds is a long time, Craig. Keep telling yourself that. All right, here we go. Throw this down. Let's see. All right, we got the extension augment on. What the? That was long, Craig.
I mean, I want it to be 5x minimum.
So based on the footage, the extension augment for Frost Blast makes it last twice as long. About 12 seconds long. So we activate it. Look at this. 12 seconds of Frost Blast. Not the cold that gets you, it's the wind chill. Keeps going, keeps going. 12 seconds. Which is just kind of all right. Unfortunately, zombies only instantly die if they're directly around you when you activate Frost Blast. The zombies that run into the storm just get slowed. So yeah, this augment does make Frost Blast last twice as long, but it doesn't make the useful part last any longer. Just the slowdown part, not the killy part.
Need the mangler for anything, or can I have my way with him?
You're gonna have your way with the mangler. Creating Fort Knox over here, Greg?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hoping the other minor augments are better. Moving on to the next minor augment, we've got Frostbite, which increases the damage to frozen enemies. How much more? That's what we're going to find out. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get all them zombies. We're going to freeze. So we went from 300 damage to... I can't tell. Honestly, it'd be easier with the boss. Because when I penetrate, there's a lot of damage numbers. I don't perform under pressure. All right, let's see if we get these damage numbers. So we are going to walk way out. We're going to freeze. 525. That's a big boost. From 300 damage to 525. Quick math. Hold the 5, plus the 6, plus the 7, plus the 3, and then ask Craig.
It's probably 75.
Yeah, 75% increase. That's actually a lot of extra damage. Going from 25% extra damage when they're frozen to 75% extra damage when they're frozen is a lot. That's a lot more than what I expected, Craig. I think this might be a minor augment worth using. Ooh, abomination. Hold on. I want to do an extra 75% damage. So we're going to freeze them and shoot. It's helping. No, it was helping.
I wonder if I get the extra damage when you freeze it.
All right, let's see. All right, I'm freezing.
Freezing what? The car?
The zombies. The damage increase?
So you didn't hit the abomination. I tested the abomination damage.
I told you to test it on normal.
My bad.
Bruh. All right. Freeze them.
419. I'm getting more, I think.
Wait, you get extra damage from my augment and my frost blast. That's kind of cool. Although that was only a 25% increase for you, Craig. So you weren't getting the extra augment damage. You were just getting the base version.
Because I don't have the augment on.
Yeah.
Probably.
It just doesn't apply my augments to you. But you are getting the extra 25%, which is nice. All right, I'm going to get cornered. Frost blast. And I'm cornered and shoot. Yeah, the extra 75% damage helps, but if you're cornered, I doubt it's going to make the difference. All right, we'll try it again. All right, get all the zombies around me. Come on. Oh, we're going to get cornered so hard. We're cornered. I'm stuck. I'm scared. I blast. Well, kills all the ones around us, and the ones that keep coming, we shoot. I mean, yeah. If it was a bigger horde, we might have died, but it saved us. Although I think that was just because Frost Blast killed most of them. The augment didn't play much of a part into that. All right, I want to try to get cornered again, but this time with a bigger horde. Oh no, there's zombies coming. I'm training over here. Oh, there's zombies over there too. Oh no, we're going to go back over here. Oh no, they're coming from this way and that way. Go Frost Blast. Oh. Well, now it's gone. And now I look like a fool. Although I still got out of there. But it wasn't really Frost Blast that helped me. This is not like Cold War Frost Blast. Cold War Frost Blast would save you from any corner. It was the corner saving king. But this ain't it. Even with the extra 75% damage. It just doesn't last long. And yes, you could put on extension to double the time, but then you're not doing the extra 75% damage. So you're only doing 25% more, which is still helpful, but it's not 75. Now for the final minor augment, we've got extra charge, and this one's going to be easy to test because it just increases the max charges by 1. Pretty self-explanatory. We're just testing out to see if it works. We should be able to have 2 Frost Blasters. Blasters. Now, one thing I'm curious about is if putting on the extra charge augment changes the amount of kills you need to charge Frost Blast. Because for some reason on the other field upgrades, when you put on extra charge, it takes less kills to charge it. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and get it. There we go. So we have Frost Blast, and that took us 64 kills compared to 90 before. Now let's see how many kills it takes to get both charges. It's definitely charging faster, which is kind of insane because getting an extra charge is massive in and of itself, but also recharging faster is huge as well. So by putting on this minor augment, you get 2 massive benefits. You get to have 2 of them and they recharge faster. Come on, about to get my second charge. Boom. How many kills was it? 125 kills for both of them. That makes it about 63 kills to charge with this augment on. And look, we get 2 of them. So we can use Frost Blast. Look at it. Kill the horde. Only doing 25% extra damage, but it's still enough. And look, we still got another charge for when we need it. Wait for it. Wait for it. You see spiders? Nah, you don't. Oh. And that right there is why this is better than the extension augment. Because yes, the extension augment allows Frost Blast to go on for twice as long, but it doesn't double the good part. The good part about Frost Blast is when you activate it and it kills everything around you. And you can do that twice with extra charge. When it comes to what the best minor augment for Frost Blast is, it's a very clear choice. There's extremely few scenarios where the extra charge augment isn't going to be the best. And I don't see myself running anything besides extra charge. Wait. Greg, you want to watch me blast?
Go.
You want to watch me do it again? Wait, field upgrade not ready. Yeah, there we go. Want to watch me do it again? I don't have a third. I don't have a third. It kind of sucks that you can only get a max of 2 charges for Frost Blast. One of the things in Cold War that made it so good is you could get 3 charges. Yeah, 3 charge field upgrades were elite. But no, 2 charges of Frost Blast is all we get, which is a pretty massive nerf. Now watch this, watch this. Oh, I'm about to blast again. Look at how good this is going to be. There's zombies coming. Blast. What the?
Sorry.
I didn't even get to see.
Oh, you got knocked off.
Yeah. I just wanted to see my Frost Blast in action. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. So far, I'm a little bit jealous of your Ether Shroud, Craig. The Frost Blast in this game isn't it so far. We still got the major augments, though, which are supposed to be the biggest game-changing part, right? Now it's time for the interesting ones, the major augments, starting with Frostcast. The blizzard moves forward when activated. Is that really what this augment does? The blizzard moves forward when activated. How is that useful? You know, normally when I use a field upgrade, it's to save me out of a corner. All right, we'll give it a fair shake. All right, let me get a horde. Hold on, Craig. I want to throw my blizzard at him. All right, watch this. I guarantee your Ether Shroud can't do this, Craig. Go, Frost Blast! Wait, did it spawn way out there?
No. Shouldn't have.
It looked like it
Spawns on you and just slowly moves away.
But what's the... Cool.
Do it again. let me see what it does.
All right, watch. Go, Frost Blast! You're right, it just slowly moves. But what's the point?
Mine can do that. Look. Except for I go way further.
Shut up. All right, yours did move. I mean, you got me there.
So far, Frost Blast can't do anything. I can't.
Okay, touche. I didn't think you're going to be able to compete with that, but, you know, should have seen that coming. That's on me. What's the point of this augment? Why would you want it to move?
It's not the only time you're going to say that.
Watch, like I'm in this corner, go Frost Blast. And then it just moves slightly. But really, what's the point of this major augment? I'm trying to think of any use case. Yes, my Frost Blast moves slightly forward. Whoa. Like, what the? I want to include a segment in the video of when we're actually using this augment in its correct use case. but I can't think of the correct use case. When would you want your Frost Blast to move slightly forward after you activate it?
I know what it's for, Lego. Follow me, follow me, follow me. I know what it's for.
All right, Craig, what's the use case?
You can go bowling. I can't go bowling with Aether Shroud.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Shoot it here.
There's no pins though.
And go, 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 go. Come on.
You get strike?
Let's go. Don't ask what I did on this lane, Craig. I really don't know what this would be useful for. Maybe if you were cornered and you were trying to get out and you wanted to move with it.
It's so slow moving.
Yeah, but it's, yeah, like, I don't know.
When you're around 55 zombies coming at you like bloody Sonic the Hedgehog.
Craig, I want it to be good. I want to find a use case.
The best use case for that is to not equip it.
Okay, it's not really a use case, but what if you use it in front of stairs? Does it go up or go through?
Ooh,
come here, come here, come here.
And Frost Blast climb stairs. Hang on, I'm interested. I'm coming.
This is the most interesting thing about this major augment. All right, here we go. Does it go? Come on, come on, go. Oh. Ooh! Worth. We found the use case. we found the use case. It's to make it go upstairs. I mean, maybe if you're in a hallway camping. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm cornered. I'm cornered. Go Frost Blast. Slow him down. Let me run out. Definitely couldn't have done that without Frost Blast in this augment. Like, I don't want to move on to the next major augment, but like, I feel like there's nothing else for us to do with this. Like, I feel like we're not testing it to its full potential, but I really can't think of what else we're going to do with Frostcast. I do have an idea, Craig. Does it go downstairs? Oh! It goes down the stairs, too. I'm leaving the game. I'm going to come back with the next
the augment is bad, and that is the most interesting thing about it.
For our second major augment, we've got Ice Slick. Enemies within the blizzard may be knocked down. May be knocked down. They're not going to be...
Maybe they get knocked down. Maybe they don't.
Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I guess let's see. This sounds really cool. So we activate it outside. They walk inside, and they might... Oh, they slipped! It knocked them all down.
Will it knock them downstairs, though?
No, kid, not everything. It also said enemies, not zombies. So maybe we can knock down a Mangler?
So you can knock down Patient 13?
No, I highly doubt that one, Craig. I was thinking more of Manglers and Abominations. Frost Blast, come on. Look, they're slipping and they're sliding. Wait, did it make a noise? I mean, it's cool.
It kills a couple on activation, don't it?
That's just Frost Blast in general. Frost Blast in general kills all of the ones around you. But now the ones that run into your ice, slip and slide. Go! It doesn't make a sliding noise. Wait for it, hold on. Listen.
I'm hearing it.
Yeah. Okay, not the craziest major augment ever, but it's better than the last one. It's a lot better than the last one. It is useful.
It's really not saying much. Is it useful, though? You
Yeah.
put yourself in a corner and activate that. Are you getting out?
Yeah.
There's just 20 zombies at your feet that are in your
You
way.
jump over them. Can you? Let's put it to the test.
To be fair, you probably can jump over them.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like they slipped on a banana. I love the noises. Just watch, Craig. I'm gonna get cornered so hard, but I'm gonna go into the bank. Watch this. Watch this. All right, here we go. A lot of zombies. Activate it. No, the Mangler's not sliding. The slipping and sliding is kind of useful.
Can you walk past them, though?
Yeah.
No, they do get in your way.
But depending on the last major augment, this might be the best one. I don't hate it. Frost Blast isn't terrible. It's not Aether Shroud, though. That's
In a single situation where you're picking this.
There's stairs in my game.
This is a Nebula in one game failed forfeit, is what this field upgrade is.
What if there's stairs?
Just use the Aether Shroud and walk up them.
Time to answer the real questions. Can we jump over the crawlers? Oh, no, you can't jump over them. Let me out.
Yeah, Augment.
What about spiders? All right. Watch. All right, so I need you to bring them here after I activate it. Come on. Please. Yes!
I wonder if it works on parasites.
How would you make a parasite slime? Would it just fun? This augment's fun. It's okay for some augments to just be fun, not great. Oh, imagine if it worked on the T-Rex. Just slides onto the ground. Yeah, that's about all I really have to test for this major augment. It's not bad. Doesn't make it better than Aether Shroud, though. Fun. Very fun, though. Our last augment. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Now, for our third major augment, we've got Flash Freeze. Normal enemies within the blizzard will be frozen solid and killed when damaged. I mean, sounds pretty easy to test, right? So just like the last one, but instead of getting knocked down, they're going to be frozen solid, and then we can touch them and they die. All right, so big horde of zombies. We activate it. Still kills all of them around us, but now there's other ones. I can't really tell if that's my gun insta killing them or...
Why are you using a pistol to test that?
Because it's what I had. All right, so we do this. They should be flash frozen, and then we hit them. Oh. Okay, this augment might actually be pretty good for high rounding. Think about the explosive pistol sitting in the corner. It should make them more than viable on round 55. This is definitely the best way to run Frost Blast. Well, I'm pretty sure we found the 2 best augments. Now let's take them to round 55 to see how they hold up. Actually, I want to test out your Frost Blast because I think for this strategy, mine might be better now, actually. All right, so let's say we're flying through rounds. All right, activate yours. All right, let's keep getting kills. Oh, and see, look, you got to get back, and it's a little bit scary. Oh, wow, look at that. Now watch mine. Now we just keep shooting. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it, Craig. I think this is going to be faster for high rounds. Oh, no, look. Oh, look at that. There were zombies. Guess whose field upgrade saved us?
Funnily enough, though, if I use my field upgrade and I shoot them once, they also die.
Yeah, but they run away. Although I do agree. I think overall, Ether Shroud is a better field upgrade. However, that being said, this major augment actually makes Frost Blast usable and makes it the best in some scenarios. Because not going to lie, I was kind of thinking Frost Blast was useless until we got to this augment. The Flash Freeze major augment actually gives it some use. It's kind of like a mini insta-kill. And it does charge faster than yours. The real test is going to happen when we get to 55. If this allows you to easily kill zombies at around 55, I might use this over Ether Shroud. I'm not going to lie. For Easter egg runs, you still run Ether Shroud.
Yours is just a high round one. That's all it is. I think it's probably by far the best high round strat.
Well, we'll see. We got to get to 55.
I found the answer to why mine's better. Simplest thing in the world. Go buy perks, Lego.
Okay. I don't have it. wait till I get charged. I'll show you. I'll buy perks with it.
Gives you 6 seconds to hit your perks, so that is not very long.
I'm telling you. Wait till next round. There's a lot of zombies. I'm buying the perks. Oh no, my perks. However, am I going to buy them? Go Frost Blast. And then see, look, you just buy perks. Look at that. Look at it.
I feel like you bought one perk and then turned and shot all round.
I didn't shoot a single bullet. I only had one perk to buy, so I couldn't have bought more than one. There's only
That's what I was going to say. You're buying the whole grid.
I waited in there. I waited in there for a bit. All right, hey, I'm not saying Frost Blast is the best field upgrade. I'm saying it's not useless. There is a reason to use this. It is a usable field upgrade, and it deserves respect. Wait, why does it last so long right now? What? How is it still going? Is it infinite? Wait. That lasted for so long.
Oh, you know what it is? Wait. Do you have cryo freeze on?
No. It's still going.
I feel like the zombies are exploding and creating a blizzard. I feel like it's a cryo freeze augment happening.
We'll tell immediately when we get to round 50. But yeah, like it this might be a little broken. One thing I will say, the combination of us having both of these field upgrades work extremely well together. Like you being able to hide us when we need to be able to do that, great. When we want to do extra damage to bosses, me being able to activate this, great. I kind of like the combination of having both. Dude, it's still going. Like I'm still freezing stuff. I'm using the jet gun. There's something weird going on here. All right, let's see if she holds up. It's round 55, which is health cap. So if Frost Blast is able to kill zombies on this round, it's going to be able to do the same thing on round 100, round 999, pretty much any round you go to. Because zombies don't get more health past this point. They do get a little bit more friskier, but no more health. All right, so I'm going to back myself right in here. All right, we're going to use Frost Blast. And we're just going to blast. And we're just going to blast. Ooh. Okay. All right. I don't think it's viable for round 999. Well, we already got another one. It's still going. Okay, before we end this, I gotta leave and see what's going on with that, which means I need to take these weapons from me. What do we have on cryo freeze? Ice cloud. Enemies that are killed while frozen may leave a cloud that slows enemies. Let's take that off. And let's see if it still does that. If it is activating cryo freeze augments without even having it on your weapon, that's pretty sick. All right, does it chain?
No.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
But I killed a
think
good few there.
I think
And I
it
don't think
was that cryo freeze augment. Try it again. No, it's working. You don't need the augment.
The problem is though, I'm shooting and I have that augment on, I think.
Well, how are we going to test?
I mean, not shoot.
Okay, so maybe it's Craig's version of the augment that is activating it. All right, come on. Chain. Yeah, with you not here, I don't think it's chaining anymore. I really do think it was that augment that was affecting it. High round, if we corner ourselves, is it going to save us? All right. All right. Ooh, and we use it. Okay, now can I get out? It worked pretty well. I'll give it a pass. Oh, Craig's down. This seems like a job for Frost Blast. Wait for it. Get on top of him, blast it, and res. And they said it couldn't be done. Oh no, I went down again. Don't worry, I got you again. Easy peasy. With that, we've pretty much seen everything we need to see. The best major and minor augment for Frost Blast is pretty obvious. For the minor augment, there's two choices I could see you using. Extra charge is going to be my go-to because not only does it allow you to have 2 charges of Frost Blast, it's also going to make it charge faster as well. Now, the other minor augment that's going to be good in certain scenarios is Frostbite. This takes the 25% damage increase to frozen enemies and takes it all the way up to a 75% damage increase. But personally, I just think the extra charge minor augment is going to make Frost Blast much more versatile. You're not getting as big of a damage boost, but you are going to be able to use the boosted damage more often, and having 2 charges of Frost Blast is going to give you more opportunities to get yourself out of sticky situations and revive teammates, making extra charge the obvious choice to me. Then for the best major augment, and there really isn't any competition here, Flash Freeze is by far the best major augment you can use. It makes it so all of the zombies that walk into your Frost Blast can be killed in a single bullet, which is much better than what the other major augments do. You can also make it so your Frost Blast moves or knocks down enemies. Yeah, I prefer the one that makes it so the zombies are one hit. Pretty clear choice in my opinion. The main thing is Frost Blast isn't bad at all. It's just not as universal as Aether Shroud. No matter what you're doing, Aether Shroud is going to be useful. Now, to answer the question everyone's been asking, is Frost Blast the new best field upgrade in Black Ops 6 Zombies? No, it isn't. Aether Shroud is still just a better field upgrade in my opinion, which is unfortunate because in Cold War, it was the exact opposite. Frost Blast was good in pretty much every situation, whereas Aether Shroud was only good in a couple. They did the flipperoni in this game. This is the end. That pretty much wraps up this video. Let me know your opinions on Frost Blast and what your favorite major and minor augment are for it. And if you want to see more augment testing videos like this in the future, make sure to unlock a sub button. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace.
Ooh.
Come here.
And Frost Blast climb stairs. Hang on, I'm interested. I'm coming.
This is the most interesting thing about this major augment. All right, here we go. Does it go? Come on, go. Oh. Ooh! Worth. We found the use case.